everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to automate data extraction from utility applications with AI agent. So I am a manager in a utility connection business and I receive a lot of applications related to the utility collection. Now over here what I do is I have to sit down and go through the applications manually and extract the required details from it, which is very time consuming and hectic. So in order to solve this problem, I have created an AI agent using Pabbly Connect. Now as soon as I'm going to upload the PDF format of the utility connection application in my Google Drive folder, automatically from the file that I've uploaded, an AI agent is going to extract the details. As the details are going to be extracted from the application, I want to create the systematic record. For that, the same AI agent is going to update my spreadsheet with all the details that are extracted by my AI agent. So now if you want to learn how to create this amazing AI agent for yourself, for your business, then let me take you to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to automate data extraction from utility applications with AI agent. So as a manager in the utility connection service business, I handle large number of utility application requests submitted by the customers for new electricity connections. These applications are usually received in scanned PDFs and lengthy formats. I use Google Drive to collect and organize these utility application files in one place. Then I use an AI agent that automatically read and extract important information from each application like applicant name, address, load requirement, contact details, and other things. After the data is extracted to create the record, I use Google Sheets to store the structured information, making it easy for my team to access, sort, and take timely action for each application. And I'm going to create this amazing AI agent using Pabbly Connect. For that, on a new tab, I'm going to browse the website of Pabbly Connect. That is www.pabbly.com/connect. After browsing the website, Pabbly Connect's landing page is going to appear in front of you, on which you have two options. One is sign in, other is sign up for free. If you're an existing user, directly sign in to your Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. I am an existing user, so I'm going to directly sign into my Pabbly Connect account. Then the All Pabbly Apps window is going to appear in front of you, in which you can see all the applications that Pabbly provides, from which we're going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on this Access Now button right over here. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. After coming to the dashboard, in order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right here that says Create Workflow. We need to name the workflow first, which is going to be AI Agent to automate data extraction from utility applications. You can see right over here, this is the name of my workflow. For the folder on the left side of my screen, I've created multiple folders. And as I'm going to click on it, the drop down is going to appear in front of you, from which I'm going to select this folder AI agents in order to save this workflow in. And then I'm going to click on this create button to create the workflow. A workflow has been automatically created in the name of AI agent to automate data extraction from utility applications, and you can see that there are two windows in front of you. One is the trigger window, other is the action window. So what is trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two principles. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means what is action? Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. Firstly, we're going to set up our trigger step, in which for my trigger application, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as Google Drive. As in my Google Drive, I have created this folder in the name of utility connection applications. And in this folder, I upload all the applications that I received from the customer who want the utility connection. I want that as soon as I'm going to upload a new file in this folder, automatically the trigger over here should capture the response of that. That is why for my trigger application, I'm going to select it as Google Drive. And the trigger event over here is going to be new file in specific folder. And then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection. Then click on this sign in with Google button right over here. This window is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for us to choose an account in which we have created the Google Drive folder. So this is the account in which I've created the folder. So I'm going to select this from here. Then it is asking for the permission for this account. For that, I'm going to click on this allow button, as this is a safe process access and my data is perfectly safe with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on this allow button right here. As I've done that, you can see I've successfully authorized Google Drive to Pabbly Connect. After authorizing, firstly it is asking for me to select the folder or the subfolder. For the folder, I'm going to select it as utility connection applications, because as soon as I'm going to upload a file in this folder, automatically the trigger should capture the response of that. Then it says save and send test request. As soon as I'm going to click on this button, the last file that was uploaded in this folder is going to be captured in the response right here. So before that, I'm going to upload a new file in this folder right here. So this is the utility connection application letter. So I'm going to open this file in this folder and upload it right here. As you can see, this application has now been successfully uploaded in this folder. It is for the utility department. You can see right here, application for new electricity connection. You can see this is the letter right here. Okay, this is a dummy letter that I've created over here just for the example for this video. So as now uploaded this letter application, I'm going to go back and click on this save and send test request button right here. As I'm going to do that, we have received a response, which is a positive response, as we have received the web content link. We will receive two links, web view link and the web content link. We are only going to use the web content link. So this is the link that we have received of the file. If I'm going to copy this link from here and open it in a new tab right over here, you can see it says, we are sorry, but you do not have access of this page. Okay. So now the response of the file that we have captured in our trigger is not accessible to everyone. That means even our AI agent will not have the access of this file. So now if I'm going to go back to my Google Drive and open this file, on the top right corner it says private to only me. No one have the access other than me of this file. I cannot just sit over here and manually change the access of each and every file that I'm going to upload in this folder. So instead of doing individually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this entire folder accessible to everyone. And now whenever I'm going to upload a new file, automatically all the files are going to be accessible to everyone. In order to change the access, go to the name, click on share button right over here. And now I'm going to upgrade the general access to anyone with the link. Okay. I'm going to click on this done. It says access updated. Now if I'm going to open this file, it says public on the web, anyone on the internet with the link can open. Now this file that I have uploaded is accessible to everyone. So I'm going to recapture the response of the accessible file in place of this non-accessible file right here. For that, again click on this save and send test request button. You can see response B is captured. Now if I'm going to copy this web content link from here and open it in a new tab right over here, automatically a file is going to be downloaded in my computer, and this is the same application you can see right over here, application for new electricity connection. Okay, so now as this file is accessible to everyone and the response has been captured in our trigger, this means that Google Drive is connected to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup is done. Now over here, if you're going to upload any of the file in this Google Drive folder, the trigger is going to capture the response of that. But if you do not receive the response immediately after uploading a new file in your trigger, then do not worry. Google Drive is a polling based application. You can see it says 10 minutes. That is the polling duration. That means in every 10 minutes, whenever the new data is going to be collected by Google Drive, it is going to send that collected data to Pabbly Connect in every 10 minutes. Okay. And if you want to make changes in this trigger time, go to 3 dots, set trigger time option right over here. This dialog box is going to appear in front of you. Click on the drop down. The minimum trigger time is 10 minutes and the maximum is 24 hours. You can select the trigger time according to your requirement. I want it as 10 minutes, so I'm going to save the changes. Okay, so after setting up our trigger step, we need to set up our action step. As now we have the application, now I want to extract the data from this application that I've received using an AI agent. And for the AI agent, I'm going to use OpenAI. If you want to use any other AI platforms to extract the data, you can definitely do that according to your requirement. For the action application, I'm going to select it as OpenAI right over here. Our action event is going to be extract content from PDF image, as now we're going to extract the data from this PDF file. And then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you. On which click on add new connection. Then it is asking for the token. Using the token, we are going to build the connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect. To generate the token, go to this hyperlink given here below in the help desk right here. Then this window of API keys page is going to appear in front of you. On which click on this create new secret key button. Now we're going to generate a new key. For that, firstly we need to name the key. For the name, I'm going to give it as new key. Project is default project. Permission is all. I'm going to generate the token from here. A token is generated. I'm going to copy it and paste it in this token field and then click on the save button to build the connection. OpenAI has now been connected to Pabbly Connect. After connecting, firstly, it is asking for me to select the AI model. For the model, I am using GPT-4o Mini. If you want to use any other AI models, you can definitely do that according to your requirement. It is asking for the image PDF URL right here, from which file are we going to extract the data. For the data of this field, I'm going to map the data, which is inserting data from the previous step. So I'm going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. How it works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field, the previous step, that is Google Drive, new file in specific folder, is going to appear. As I'm going to click on it, the response that was captured in our previous step is going to appear in front of you. It is asking for the image PDF URL from which we are going to extract the data. In this step, we have received the URL of the file from which we are extracting the data. So I'm going to select the data of this web content link, not the web view link, okay? Web content link from my previous response. As now I have selected the data from my previous response, the data is mapped. And as I have mapped this data, the data has now become dynamic. That means whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. After that, it is asking for the prompt. Prompt is a text with the help of which an AI agent is going to generate or extract the details according to our requirement. For the prompt over here, I'm going to write it as, so this is the prompt that I've written. I want to extract the details from the above PDFs. Strictly only give the details for these fields: applicant name, address of the connection city, pin code, type of utility, purpose of connection, load requirement, phone number, email address, state of application, and supporting documents. So you can see I've entered the prompt in which I have entered that what all the things that I want, and I've mentioned it strictly only give me the asked details only. So I mentioned this thing in this prompt right over here, okay? You need to mention all the things that you want in the prompt as well in this similar manner. So now after entering the prompt, this AI agent is going to extract all these details from this file and give it to me, but it will be in a paragraph format. I do not want that, as I want to create a systematic record in my Google Sheets. So what I'm going to do is, in order to have a proper structured format, we are going to use this amazing feature that is structured output, with the help of which we can get the answer, we can get the extracted details in a JSON format. In order to have the structured output data, we need to enter a JSON schema in this field. Now to generate a JSON schema, we have to go to the important node and to this link right over here. Then you will be landed towards the structured output page of your OpenAI account. And now to generate a new JSON schema, click on this generate button right here. Now we need to describe what all the things that we want in our JSON schema, okay? Instead of writing the description right here, what I'm going to do is, in my PC, I'm going to search for Notepad. So this is the notepad. I'm going to open it right over here. Now in this notepad, I'm going to write what all the things that I want. Firstly, what I want is, I want the applicant name. Okay, this is the first thing that I want. So I've written it, what I want, applicant name. So now what is the response that we're going to receive in the extracted data? It will be a type of text. So I'm going to write over here applicant name, which is a type of text. Now we need to briefly describe what is the thing that we want. So I'm going to write over here as the full name of the person applying for the utility connection. Okay. So firstly, you need to write the field name which you want, what type of the response it is going to be, and what is the requirement, a small description of the title. Okay. So in this manner, I'm going to enter all the things that I want with what type it is and a little description about it. Okay. So I'm going to write in all the things right here. So you can see right away I've entered all the things: address of connection, type of text, the complete address, city, type of text, the city, pin code, type of numeric as it is a number, the postal code, utility, type of text, the description, purpose of connection, loan requirement, it's a numeric, so I've written it as type of numeric, phone number, type of text, email address, type of text, date of application, type of date, and supporting documents, as there can be multiple supporting documents. So I've written it as type of array. When we have multiple outcomes, we have to write it as type of array and the description. Okay. So this is the entire thing that I want in my JSON schema. So I'm going to simply copy it from here and paste it in this generate field right here and click on this create button to generate the schema. And within few seconds, OpenAI is going to generate us a JSON schema. And you can see automatically OpenAI has generated as a JSON schema. I'm going to simply copy it from here and paste it in the structured output field right here. Okay. After doing that, I'm going to simply click on the save and send test request button. And now you're going to see the magic of this AI agent. And yes, you can see right over here, This AI agent has extracted all the details and provided us the response in a JSON format. Applicant name is test user. You can see it says Mr. Test User. If I'm going to go back to the response, it says test user. Address of connection is 123 Old Street, Bhopal. If I'm going to open the document again, you can see right over here 123 Bhopal. This is the connection address. You can see right over here. It says city was Bhopal. This is the pin code. Type of utility is electricity, so it will come electricity. Connection over here is a domestic connection. Load requirement, if I'm going to open this, you can see the load requirement is 3 kilowatt right over here. This is the load requirement. Phone number, if I'm going to go back, this is the mobile number you can see right over here of the customer. This is the mobile number, this is the email address. Date of application is 21st May 2025. If I'm going to open this, you can see right over here, the date is 21st May 2025. And you can see I have received the supporting documents, but they are all separated from each other. I don't want that. I want all of them clubbed together. So in place of having the simple response, we are going to capture the response, which is going to be advanced. So I'm going to simply toggle it off the simple response button and again click on the save and send test request button right over here to capture the advanced format response. As you can see, I've captured the advanced format response. In the response, we have received the supporting document data all clubbed together. You can see right here, okay? As we have received it in an array format. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the record of this extracted data in my Google Sheets. For that, I'm going to add an action step in this workflow, in which for my action application, I'm going to select it as Google Sheets right here. Action event is going to be add new row, and then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection if you want, but I'm going to select the existing connection from here and click on this save button. After connecting for the spreadsheet, I'm going to select it as new connection request from here. So for the spreadsheet, I'm going to select it as new connection request. After that, it is asking for me to select the sheet. For the sheet, I'm going to select as sheet 1 as there is only one sheet, okay? It is asking for the applicant name. For this data, I'm going to map the data of the applicant name. For the address of the connection, I'm going to map the data of the address for connection. For the city, I'm going to map the data of the city. Pin code, I'm going to map the data of the pin code right here. Type of utility, I'm going to map the data of the type of utility. For the purpose of connection, I'm going to map the data. Load requirement, which is in kilowatt, I'm going to map the data. For the phone number, I'm going to map the data. Email address, similarly, I'm going to map the data right here. And for the date of application, I'm going to map the data right here. Lastly, it is asking for the supporting documents. So you can see I've received the response in an array format. I want to remove the square bracket from the front and the end of the supporting documents. So in order to fetch out the data from between those brackets right over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an action step in this workflow. And for the action application, I'm going to select as text formatter by Pabbly. With the help of this amazing feature, we can format the text according to our requirement. Action event over here is going to be text parser, and then I'm going to click on this connect button. For the text that we want to edit is going to be the supporting document. So I'm going to map the data. After this square bracket and before this closing square bracket, I want the data. So for the before and after, I'm going to put the respective square brackets right here. And then simply I'm going to click on this save and send test request button. Now you can see I have received this supporting document without the square brackets. Now I'm going to simply map the data that has been generated by the text formatter. I'm going to just simply map the data of this edited text, okay? After filling in all the required details, I'm going to simply click on this save and send test request button. We have received a response, which is a positive response. So I'm going to open my Google Sheets and check whether the record has been created or not. And yes, you can see in my spreadsheet, the record of the new application has been created. Name is test user. This is the connection, city, pin code, type of utility, purpose of connection, load requirement, phone number, email address, date of application. Over here, this is the supporting documents as well. So as the record has been successfully created in my Google Sheets, this means that we have successfully built this AI agent using Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, the trigger is Google Drive, new file in specific folder. As soon as a new application is going to be uploaded in my Google Drive folder, the trigger is going to capture the response of that. As now we have the detail, using the file URL, an AI agent that is OpenAI extract content from PDF image is going to extract the details. And as we have the extracted details from here, automatically the record of it is going to be created in my Google Sheets using Google Sheets add new row. And in this manner, I have created this amazing AI agent to automate data extraction from utility applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching.
Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask us queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button down there.